Hi guys, Namaste. Welcome back to AppSec Zeroed. Today we are going to dive into some practical labs on broken access control. We'll be exploring PortSwigger website and covering various vulnerabilities related to access control. So these are all the different topics that PortSwigger labs has, and these are access control labs. So let's go through this. I'll be providing this link in the description as well. So I would encourage you to read through this content carefully before attempting the labs. These are first lab. So whenever you visit a website, let's say insecurewebsite.com, uh, always check if a robot.txt file is present. The purpose of robot.txt file is to prevent a website from being overloaded with requests for pages that aren't important enough to appear in search results. For example, if you want to block a folder, file, or specific file extension from being crawled, you can specify those paths here. But why is it named robot.txt? Why not something else like abc.txt? That's because web crawlers are programmed to specifically look for file name called robot.txt. So let's go through our first lab. So this lab description says that this lab has an unprotected admin panel. Solve this lab by deleting the user Carlos. So let's see. So these are lab. Let's check if there's anything present in robots.txt file. So this says web crawlers to not to crawl through administrative panel. So let's see what this administrative panel has. So as per lab description, we have explored this administrative panel. We need to delete Carlos to solve this lab. So let's delete it. Yeah, the lab is solved. But in real world websites, even if you find the administrative panel URL, usually have access controls in place. So coming to our second lab. So this content says that check out for source code in website to find anything, any links that are related to website. So if we can find something. So let's go through this lab. Let me close these tabs as well. So this lab description says that this has unprotected admin panel. It's located at an unpredictable location, but location is disclosed somewhere in the application. We have to delete Carlos same as in the previous lab. So let's see the source code. Here we see a piece of JavaScript code that says redirect to this specific admin panel when we click a button. So let's see what's there in the specific endpoint. Let's see what's there in this website. Oh, my bad. So we have Carlos user here. Let's delete this. See, this lab is solved. As in the first lab, access controls might be in place as well. This is not how it goes in real world websites. Now, here the specific context says that in some websites there might be user rights in a hidden field or a cookie or a preset query string parameter. So let's go through this lab. So user role controlled by request parameter. This lab description says that this lab has an admin panel at slash admin which identifies administrator user forgeable cookie. So it says that it has a forgeable cookie. Solve this lab by accessing the admin panel and using it to delete user Carlos. They have given us these following details to log in. So let's log in with these users. Let's go to our account. Peter. Let's inspect this. Let's go to our cookies to manipulate them. So this says admin is set to false. What if I try to set it to true? See, I have got the admin panel, access to admin panel. Let's go to this and delete Carlos. Yeah, the lab is solved. Let's go to the next lab. User role can be modified in user profile. This lab has an admin panel at admin. It's only accessible to login users where role ID is of 2. So if role ID is 2, it's for admin. It might be 1 or 3 or some other number for other users. We need to solve this lab by deleting user Carlos, and I've given this login details, Wiener and Peter. So let's log into our account. Let's see if we can access /admin. See, we are not able to access /admin. Uh, let's explore these request response in our burp suite. Okay. So these are requests regarding accessing our /admin, and as we see here, there's nothing that says about our role ID. Let's see if we have anything here. No. So let's go to our account. Let's try. Let's try to change the email. Oh, before doing this, let's intercept the request. See. Oh, it's already changed. Let's try to change it again. So as we have see that it's sending the email parameter to change it. Okay, that's nothing that we see here. Uh, let's explore request and response for change email as well. See, once we send the request to change email, we can see that it reflects role ID. Let's try to change API key and role ID by sending these parameters in the request. It might not always work, but we can give it a try to check if the request that is sent by the user is accepting any other parameters. Let's change it from T4 uh, to T5, and let's change role ID to 2, because as they have said that role ID 2 is for admin. Let's send this request. See, our role ID is changed and the API key is changed as well. So what it will change all the parameters that you sent here. Oh, let's stop the interceptor. Let's reload. See, we got access to admin panel. Let's go here, delete Carlos. This lab is solved as well. That's it for this video, guys. In the next video, we'll dive into more practical labs. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more AppSec content.